God bless you all and welcome back to HopeSword. This week's question is, who did Jesus claim to be? Jehovah's Witnesses say that he was Michael the Archangel. Mormons say that he was the half-brother of Satan. Islam teaches that Jesus was a prophet. Some people say he was a miracle worker or a good example of how to live. But what did Jesus actually say about himself? That's the most important thing, because people can have many ideas about Christ, but what did he say about himself? Now we're going to read his own words. In John chapter 8, verses 57 to 59, it says, "Then the Jews said to him, 'You are not yet 50 years old, and have you seen Abraham?' And Jesus said to them, 'Most assuredly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am.' Then they took up stones to throw at him, but Jesus hid himself and went out of the temple, going through the midst of them, and so passed by." Now Jesus answered a simple question. They picked up stones to throw at him. Now the question should be, why did they pick up the stones? And we get an answer in John chapter 10. If you turn to John chapter 10 and verses 29 to 33, it says, "My Father, who has given them to me, is greater than all, and no one is able to snatch them out of my Father's hand. I and my Father are one." Then the Jews took up stones to stone him again. And Jesus answered them, "Many good works I have shown you from my Father. From which of those works do you stone me?" The Jews answered, saying, "For a good work we do not stone you, but for blasphemy, because you, being a man, making yourself God." You see, the Jews understood what he meant. When he said, "I am," that took them back to Exodus chapter 3, when God says to Moses, when Moses asked, "Who are you? Who shall I say sent me?" And God says, "Tell them that I am who I am sent you." So they knew when Jesus said the words "I am," he was claiming to be God, and they picked up stones to kill him because they knew exactly what he was claiming to be, and Jesus never denied it. So we know from Jesus' own words that he was God. We have other scriptures to back it up. In the book of Titus, in Paul's letter to Titus in 2:13, it says, "Looking for the blessed hope and glorious appearing of our great God and Saviour, Jesus Christ." So Paul counted Jesus as God. But then when we go to the Gospel of John, in John chapter 1 and verse 1, it reads, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God and was with God." And in John 1:14 it says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. The glory is the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." Now we learn from that the Word was God. And we learn that the Word came to earth and became a human being and lived among us. That is what Jesus Christ done. God in human flesh come to this earth to die on the cross for mankind and to redeem mankind for himself. So it's quite simple, really. Jesus claimed to be God. And next week's question will be, what does the Bible say about the Trinity? What does it say about the Godhead? So that's what we're going to learn next week. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Share the channel, share the videos, like our Facebook page, and join us next week as we continue to give Christians hope to take up the sword. God bless.